drowsy and fell asleep. Just because God is taking his time coming back. Y'all better not forget Lexi, Daisy, and this thing. Don't think that he ain't coming back. And he coming back for his bride. And if you ain't ready, you're getting left behind. Amen. So everybody getting Lexi, Daisy, and this thing. I've been saved long enough. I know when I can run back. People time stuff. People think they got this thing all mapped out. You know what? I'm going to do this and do this and do this. Then I'm going to give my life over to God. Well, wait a minute. I'm going to give this man another try. And then if he don't line up, then I'll give my life to the Lord. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got to go. I got to do this. I got to hit it one more time, God, before I let it go. Before I let go. Yeah, I got to please, one more time before I let go. And this is what is going on in the church today. This is what it said. He said, they were asleep. So at midnight, they was roused by a shout. Look, the bridegroom is coming. Come out and meet him. All the bridesmaids got up and prepared their lamp. The 5 foolish ones asked the others, please give us some oil, because our lamps are going out. But the others replied, we don't have enough for you. This is all for us. Go to the shop and buy you some for yourself. You can't ride off of me. When the time comes, you can't ride off of, I got a mama that's a pastor. Amen. You can't ride off pastor be praying for me. But Pastor God, I can call her. She can pray. She can seek God for me. You can't ride off of this. When God comes back, he coming back for you, me, and I can't stand before God for you. Amen. And so what happened was, they told him, look, I prayed. I fasted. I sought God. I tried to keep my prayer life right. I tried to seek him daily. I tried to do this thing. Y'all was over in Lexi, Daisy. Now y'all want to try to hurry up and get over here. Go get your own. Amen. You got to get this for yourself. You got to get Jesus for yourself. You got to get this thing for yourself. Pimp, do it. You got to get Jesus for you. You know what? We ain't got no time to be playing with God. Amen. We ain't got no time to keep doing what we think we can do. And people dying daily. People in mental institutes. Young men, young women losing their mind, and you still want to play? People are dying of diseases, incurable, and you still want to be out here unprotected, doing everything. You don't even supposed to be laying, but you're doing it. It's people out here dying of AIDS. Daily. You think you got time? Oh, I'm going to do me, and then I'm going to hurry up and run back to the church. And it might be too late. Then you got to run back to God messed up. When you could have served him in your youth. Served him in your right mind. Served him in your health. Come on, y'all. Who's going to get your birthrights? Because you don't want to do right. So who going to get your birthrights? Come on. It says, but while they were gone to buy oil, the bridegroom came. Then those who were ready went with him to marry and to feast. And the doors were locked. Y'all hear that? The doors were locked. Later, when the other 5 bridesmaids returned, they stood outside calling, Lord, Lord, open the door for us. But he called back, believe me, I don't know you. So you too must keep a watch. For you don't know the day or the hour of his return. Y'all hear that? We don't know. We got to keep a watch. We can't be slipping. We can't get caught slipping. this is a game. I ain't just talking about your birthrights. I ain't just talking about walking into your destiny. I'm talking about busting hell wide open. What? Turn to Proverbs. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it. Turn to Proverbs. Chapter 1. So many people that played church so long, it ain't nothing but a tradition to them. It ain't nothing but just like being repetitious. You just doing it just to do it. So many people, I done been in church these many years, ain't got no substance. Ain't living worth nothing. Just running around here going to church just to go. You're going to this church, that church, and that church. Still ain't got nothing from God. Still ain't got nothing because you don't want nothing. You just going to church just to be saying you going. Ain't no salvation nowhere in you. You're still doing what you want to do. I'm going to do me. Amen. Y'all come to church. People can't even come to church and listen to the word. Y'all want to text. This texting is the enemy's tool. You over somewhere doing the text, all between your legs, bending down. You don't care how you do it. Texting. Trying to text. And you supposed to be trying to get Jesus.
Man, oh God.
Oh, I got to run outside and talk on the phone. My baby calling me. There's so much going on in the church. And this is why people can't get it right. But you know what? The killing part is, it starts from the pulpit. And if we ain't rebuking, if we ain't reproving, if we ain't doing what God said do, then we are at fault. Ain't no way I'm going to keep sitting up here and I'm not going to tell y'all, put your cell phones down, no texting. And y'all don't do it. Rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft. But instead y'all want to text y'all. So who getting this? If you went to your phone, because God trying to say something today. If you coming up in here any kind of way. Now you know Wednesdays is church.
Amen.
Why would you walk up in the church high? Why would you walk up in here high? Shame on you.
Amen.
But his reward, he said, behold, I come quickly. And my reward is with me to repay every man according to your deeds. Do y'all not take this serious? Do y'all not think that he's playing? He's not playing with this thing. He'll repay every man according. You got to be held accountable for what you do. For what you bring up in the house of the Lord. For what you come up in here and do in the house of the Lord. You held accountable for it. Proverbs chapter 1, starting at verse 22. Y'all gotta say amen.
Amen.
You got your birthrights. The desires of your flesh can forfeit your rights. Don't get caught slipping. Amen.
Amen.
Starting at verse 22. How long, you simpletons, will you insist on being simple-minded? How long will you markers relish your marking? How long will you fools hate knowledge? Come and listen to my counsel. I'll share my heart with you and make you wise. This God talking now. I called you so often, but you wouldn't come. I reached out to you, but you paid me no attention. You ignored my advice and rejected the correction I offered. So I will laugh at you when you are in trouble. I will mock you when disaster overtakes you. When calamity overtakes you like a storm, when disaster engulfs you like a cyclone, and anguish and distress overwhelms you, when you cry for help, I will not answer.
Jesus.
Though they anxiously search for me, they will not find me. For they hated knowledge and chose not to fear the Lord. You choosing not to fear God. You don't even care what you doing no more. You doing it so big. You doing it real. You don't even respect God. You don't even respect the house of the Lord. You just freely do it. You ain't scared. Anybody that's not scared of